everyone, this is Captain Logan, and I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on what's going on this week on Geekvolution and for the foreseeable future. First of all, 2 live shows this week, count them 2. Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time, we're going to count down our top 10 single-issue comic book issues from last year, as we do every year, and this was a tradition started by the real Manos. He will be joined by myself and Steve Baxi right here on Geekvolution. Like I said, 9 o'clock that night. We will have a chat box open for you folks to talk to us during the show, and we will, as we have been the last 3 weeks, also be doing Primetime Crisis Live on Sunday night, and this marks 1 month for Primetime Crisis Live, our 4th episode. It also marks the first show where we will be doing all 6 of the shows that we talk about. Whew, 6 shows in one evening. Ugh, it's going to be crazy. Anyway, we want to thank everybody who's been watching that show, who's been supporting us on that endeavor, and thanks for bearing with me as we work out some kind of a compromise to keep the discussion series going as a lot more shows continue to pop up, and as it has become impossible for us to meet all those different times to record all those different shows. Really glad that we figured out some way to keep the discussion shows going, and I really appreciate all the support we've had on that so far. Regardless of whether you've been watching it on live or watching the live show after it airs or watching the individual discussion shows, thanks a bunch for watching that and supporting us on that. Who reviews the reviewers? The deadline closed last week, and we will be getting the we will be announcing 2 of the people who are in the show, the list of contestants next week, and then after we hear from those folks, we'll do an official announcement for the series. I'm doing things a little bit differently this year with who reviews the reviewers. It's going to look a lot more like an actual reality show instead of just some guys getting together to talk about videos that they saw. And so anyway, it's going to look a little bit different, but I think that it's going to be an improvement. So anyway, I'll look forward to that. But as I said, we will be making that announcement next week. This week I've got tunnel vision. I'm working on one project until I'm finished with it, and that is the Midwestern panels. I'm working feverishly to finish the editing process on that and get a rough cut for that movie. In fact, the guys that went with me on the trip are all coming over this week to see the rough cut and get that all figured out and finalized. And I've got to kind of put everything else on the back burner until that's finished, because I've got a lot of deadlines for that coming up. I had hoped to have that finished already, and I'm really close. But anyway, we've got a big showing next month at I'm sorry, in a couple months at Planet Comic-Con here in Kansas City at a movie theater. Yeah, the movie's going to be shown at an Alamo Draft House. It's very exciting. And then we're also going to take it on tour to a lot of, if not all of the stores that we went to for the documentary. So I've got to get it finished, and also I got to get it finished for the Kickstarter people so that I can get their packages out to them. And once again, everybody that helped us out with that project, thanks so much. We couldn't have done it without you, and I think you're going to really enjoy what we have in store for you. I'm so proud of this project. I think it's maybe the coolest thing that I have ever been a part of, and I'm going to put it even over the finale of Spawn year. I'm so happy with it. So anyway, that's what I'm working on this week, and because of that, and because of my time limitations taking care of my kids during the day, I've got a 3-month-old at home now, in case you didn't know, and it eats up a lot of my time. It makes it very difficult to work on anything during the day. So, you know, got to put the family first, and that means that I'm working on all of these different projects in a very limited time frame during the day. So I'm getting out as much content as humanly possible. This week, got the 2 live shows. Gonna get out a new episode of Ask the Trexperts, and lots of other things too. A brand new comic vault. We're gonna have a new Bat Chat, and that's gonna be a little bit later in the week because Steve and I tried to shoot one today, and then we had major ridiculous Skype issues. So anyway, new episode of Bat Chat later on in the week. In the meantime, I'm going to get back to the project, and I'm going to get back to Midwestern Panels. I will make an announcement shortly about, once the thing is finished and I start getting the distribution together, about how you can see it, and we'll get a trailer up, and anyway, like I said, I don't think you folks are going to be disappointed. It's going to be really fun and really informative, and I cannot wait to show it to you. Thanks for watching. Sure appreciate it. I'm Captain Logan. See you really soon.